Allah taimake ni. Dan daraja Allah taimake ni. Dan daraja Allah taimake ni. A taimake ni dan girman.
Imagine paying kidnappers 10 million naira to save your son, only to receive the devastating news that he has been killed. Now, imagine another family waking up the very next day to discover their father, a respected traditional ruler, has suffered the same fate. Are kidnappers in Nigeria no longer interested in ransom, but now in killing their victims? Two tragedies, two innocent lives lost, and one frightening question: what exactly is happening in Nigeria? For a very long time in Nigeria, kidnapping followed a cruel but predictable pattern. Someone would be taken, the family would panic, negotiations would begin, money would be raised, and eventually, if the kidnappers were satisfied, the victim would be released. Painful as it was, many families held on to one hope, that paying the ransom would save the life of their loved one. But lately, that hope seems to be fading. Just yesterday, Nigerians woke up to the heartbreaking story of a young corps member who was simply serving his country, a young man full of dreams, serving the land of his fathers in peace. He was kidnapped somewhere in the north. His family did everything they could. They struggled, begged, and somehow raised 10 million naira to secure his freedom. The kidnappers collected the money, but instead of releasing him, they made another demand: 3 brand new motorcycles, the same one they used in terrorizing the country. The family, already exhausted and financially drained, reportedly protested the new demand. And then the worst happened. The young corps member was killed by the very people who had already taken the ransom. Nigeria mourned, yet before the shock of that tragedy could even settle, another devastating story emerged. This time, the victim was an elderly man, a respected community leader, a traditional ruler, a father. According to reports by TVC News, the victim was Francis Igwe, the father of former Ebonyi State Deputy Governor Kelechi Igwe. The elderly monarch was abducted on Sunday, March 1st, 2026, while on his way to church in his community of Ndufu-Alike in Ikwo local government area of Ebonyi State. Imagine that moment, a man going to worship, a quiet Sunday morning, a journey to church that should have lasted only minutes, but he never made it there. He was taken by kidnappers. Immediately the abduction was reported, operatives of the Ebonyi State Police Command launched an intensive operation using intelligence and technical resources to track down the criminals. Their efforts soon led to the arrest of 2 suspects believed to be part of the kidnapping syndicate. During interrogation, the suspects reportedly made a chilling confession. They revealed that the traditional ruler had already been killed on March 2nd, just a day after his abduction. Even more disturbing, they offered to lead the police to the gang's hideout so the monarch's remains could be recovered. But as police operatives approached the hideout, the situation escalated. Other members of the gang opened fire on the police team. A gun battle followed. According to the police spokesperson, Joshua Okando, officers responded with superior firepower. One of the criminals was neutralized during the exchange, while others fled into the surrounding area. Subsequent operations led to the arrest of 7 more suspects, bringing the total number of people in custody to 9. Police also recovered a locally made pistol during the operation. Most painfully of all, the remains of the slain traditional ruler were eventually recovered and deposited in the morgue for autopsy. The suspects remain in police custody and will be charged to court once investigations are completed. But beyond the arrests and the police statements, one question continues to echo across the country. Just yesterday, a young corps member lost his life to kidnappers, and today, the father of a former deputy governor has met the same fate. 2 different victims, 2 different places, one disturbing pattern. Are kidnappers in Nigeria no longer satisfied with collecting ransom? Have they now added killing their victims to the mission? And perhaps the most painful question of all, which way to go, Nigeria? Must we continue like this?
Happening life in Ikwo. I'm driving home. One of the kidnappers that kidnapped Kelechi's father. The government is burning their house. They are burning their houses. So because the man later died, and they released the man. The man is already dead. They killed him and released him after they sold the 2 billion. So now soldiers are there in their compound burning down their houses.